have the coolest story to tell people. I'm Jade Lee, and I met the most amazing woman last year. Her name was Allie, and I was just fascinated. She had this shock of red hair, and she was supposed to eat breakfast at my table, but the woman was late. Can you believe that? She had slept in, and I was sitting there going, where is this woman, this Allie Flores? Where is she? And then she finally shows up. Oh my God, it was awesome. I sat there and listened to her. She's fascinating, and I know she's really, really quiet, okay? In fact, if she starts to talk too quiet, I have promised that I'm going to have to goose her. Didn't I?
Yes, but I'm really loud. Good.
She's going to speak up. Well, anyway, so she was so amazing. Seriously, I was really fascinated, so I got her permission, and I wrote a book with Allie as my heroine. This is my own version of Allie Goes to the Big Bang Theory and gets to be hot and amazing and get an awesome guy like the real life Allie, who is hot and amazing, looks awesome in a corset. You don't believe me? There will be pictures. There will be. We'll get her in a corset any day now, I swear to God. Any day now. Right? There you go. Oh wait, okay. I write my contemporaries as Kathy Lyons. So yeah, I know. I said Jade Lee. I am Jade Lee, but for Allie, my awesome Allie, I am Kathy Lyons. Yay! Yay! Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have questions?
Yes, I think I did have.
Oh, no, you're not talking.
No, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
So how did you start writing romance?
Well, my sister read Harlequin romances, my older sister, and God knows I could not do anything that my sister did. So I actually started out, I read fantasy, and then once there wasn't a fantasy book to buy, and so I picked up a romance. It happened to be a historical romance, and see, my older sister read Harlequins, which are contemporary, so it was okay for me to read historicals. And then I went forth, and I got an English degree, and instead of working at McDonald's, I started working as a tech writer. Oh my God, I was the worst seriously, the absolute worst tech writer ever. Terrible at it, hated the job, was living for weekends, every day, I hated it. And so, I had a plan. Are you ready? Are you ready? I was going to go out and write Lord of the Rings screenplay. Go figure. It was a great idea, except, well, Hollywood at that time was not ready for Lord of the Rings as a screenplay, or any of my fantasy screenplays, and by that point I had branched forward out of historical romance into reading contemporary and historical and just messing all over around romance. And then, this horrible thing happened. I discovered I like to eat, and my husband got a job in the Midwest. We left California. What were we thinking? And I had to do something, so I thought, you know what? I like romance. Let me try and write one. And then I wrote another, and another, and another.
That's great.
Oh, not loud enough.
That's great. Okay, can you tell us about your latest or next release? I know this is the latest.
This is the latest for Kathy Lyons, and I am, if you read the one right before this, Night After Night, I did a shared erotic dreams concept. When you go to a hotel and you meet a stranger and you happen to go to sleep and you two share erotic dreams. I know that happens to you all the time. And then in the morning, you don't know if it was him or the guy down the hall. You just don't know. So I'm actually starting up a B&B where this happens to particular couples. And you want to hear how really, really good I am at titles? Right now it is named B&B 1. So I have no idea what the title will be, but it will be a Kathy Lyons book. Now Jade is doing the bridal series. Bridal Favor series. So Wedded in Sin is my Sherlock Holmes, knocked on his butt by love. I couldn't name him Sherlock Holmes. I'm sorry. His name's Samuel Morrison, but he lives in his head, and he falls in love, and he doesn't know what to do about it, and I had so much fun writing him. You mystery lovers, don't read my book. It's terrible. The mystery's terrible. I didn't care. I really just wanted to see Sherlock Holmes spazzy. And I wouldn't know anything about being spazzy.
Now, I don't know if I already told you, but we picked Living the Fantasy for our first book club pick at Simply Allie. And can you tell us your inspiration?
You?
For the plot.
For the plot. Well, I love Big Bang Theory. I really do. I married a geek. I live with geeks and freaks. They're just, I mean, they're my people. Like, from the core of my soul, they're my people. And I've been to Comic-Cons, to the San Diego and Dragon Con, and the idea of taking a normal person like Allie, who is gorgeous, and she happens she's meeting a friend of hers who works at a modeling agency, and our hero is desperate for a woman who will be the heart, and this was key. He needed someone to be the heart of his new video game. And Allie just has such heart, such presence and love, and she's so wonderful. I'm not just stroking her, well, I am stroking her, but honestly, I adore her. And so she was perfect for that role. So I took that Allie Flores and I made her into, she walks into this modeling agency and he wants her to be the heart of his video game launch. And then she gets a tour of the Geeks and the Freaks, going to a comic book shop opening and a Comic-Con and a Ren Fair, and she gets to be corset and gets to be hot and be the amazing woman she is as she finds true love.
Now you write your contemporaries under Kathy Lyons, but
Yes.
you also write historicals under Jade. Do
Yes.
you write them at the same time, or?
No. I had tried to do that, and I know I sound schizophrenic, but when I'm actually in a world, the disconnect to go contemporary is just too much. So when I write a historical, I am writing fully in that world. I sleep it, I dream it, I live it. I write every day, weekend, not, it doesn't matter, because if I take the weekend off, Monday sucks. I mean, with a capital S, Monday sucks, and I spend the day banging my head on the table. So it's much better if I just write a little every day. So I write in the Regency, I do my bridal favors books, I get deep into it, and then I take a weekend off, and then I go contemporary, and I get to be wacky and funny, and the contemporary voice is a lot more, I don't know, sarcastic, sexy, funny. Just, I get to let fly with that. The historicals are richer, they're more texture, they have a little bit more subtlety. I know, I don't look subtle, I really don't, but I can be subtle, it's possible. It takes me a long time of hard thinking, but I actually kind of leave it in there. Are you gonna tell me I'm not subtle at all?
Yeah.
That's what she's thinking, we all know that.
Now this isn't your first Readers and Readers, is it?
No, I've been to every one.
Really?
Yes, I've been to every one. They missed
Okay.
1 year at the beginning, but
Yeah.
I love the fresh fiction people. My best friend Cindy Dees lives down in Dallas, so I pop down. Cindy and we write, and then we go shopping. And it turns out Dallas has some awesome shopping. And then I come, I hang out, I get my extrovert on, and then I meet up with. I take another day, and we go. We write, and then we go shopping again, and then I go home. And then if I can get my extrovert on, then I can go home and be quiet and live in sweats with ratty ass hair and just sit and write. And people don't believe me when they see me. They're like, "Oh, you have beautiful clothes," and it's like, only take them out for conferences. At home, I wear sweats and a tee, and my cats even think I'm a little stinky.
And are there any other conferences or conventions you're attending?
Oh, I'm a conference slut. I go everywhere. I do RT every year, and next year it is in May in Kansas City. And I'm turning 50 at the event. So I thought, you know what? If I'm going to turn 50 at the Romantic Times Convention, let's embrace it. So I am doing Jade Lee's 50th birthday party roast. And you would not, you got to speak louder.
Yay!
Yay! You would not believe the number of friends who have come out and said, "Oh, please, can I speak?" And I said, I get to rebut. And I was universally told I could not, that it's my birthday party, but I'm going to have to sit there and listen. So my 50th birthday party roast will be at RT on Saturday after the signing. I always go to RWA. I'm doing Authors After Dark next year. There's a few others. I'm doing Hot Mojave Nights in Vegas. Honestly, I'm such a conference slut. I just love coming out and getting my extrovert on, and then my husband says, "Okay, you're human again. We can hang out again." He is, as extrovert as I am, he is really Yes. In some ways, he's kind of like you, which is why I adore you. We got really quiet, so should I goose her again?
No. Thank you so much, Jade.
Thank you.